Yeah, they brought the Proud Family back.
So? Wait, a cartoon? The cartoon version?
The cartoon.
I don't care. Who cares?
Wow.
I don't like cartoons.
See, you know what? That's why I said what I said on Wednesday. I don't know what side of the continent of black culture you grew up on.
This right here.
No, it's...
Listen, I loved the Proud Family. That's a lie. I liked the Proud Family when I was a kid watching it. Okay. But you saying now with me at 36 years old, they're bringing the Proud Family back.
I mean, I only said something because I actually watched the Proud Family back in the day.
I watched it back in the day too. But
that's black.
I don't watch cartoons, so saying they're bringing a cartoon back, I'm like, so? Nah, it don't affect me. I ain't gonna watch it.
You one of them overgrown ass young kids too.
Oh, it's carpet, so it don't be moving like that. I'm a what? A kid?
You a old nigga kid. Like you.
I gotta process that. I have never.
No, you don't one of them kids who just old. Like you don't like to do nothing. Like you don't like to play
on the stage.
Like you don't like to play in the sand. You don't like to watch cartoons. He just old Negro spiritual.
I like to do some stuff as a child, but once I became a man, I did away childish things.
I bet you ate bran as a kid.
Hell no. I'm not Kev. I absolutely didn't. No. Oh, well, I was made to... Okay, actually, I did, but not by choice.
Lies.
Babysitters be evil, and they be like, go ahead and get on this Raisin Bran, or go ahead and get on this Total. And I'll be like, nah, man, where the marshmallows?
Nigga said Total.
That's what they tried to give your boy. I meant the old school Total with the blue box.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so we're having all the technical difficulties, so we're just going to get these out of our way.
Get them out of the way so we can have more room.
Yes. You'll still hear us fine.
Yeah.
I'm proud.
Hey, now everybody just say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Come on, say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
Hey, now everybody just say it loud.
What it do, what it does, what it is, what it ain't. It's your boy Tim and your boy CJ back again with another Say It Loud podcast.
Say it loud.
Black and proud.
It's what we do.
It's what we do. It's what we're here for. You
That's why we're here for.
What's happening?
Hey, boy.
What's happening? How's everybody doing out there tonight, today, wherever you are watching this? I hope your day is as sunshiny and bright as the sun wherever you're watching it at.
All right.
That's corny.
No, it's fine. I was just thinking it wasn't sunny today at all here, so I'm like,
yeah, but
what was our reference?
The sun could have been somewhere in California.
You're right.
Or in Miami.
Well, you know, they say it never rains in Southern California.
See you when I get there. I can see your face in the air. I can't wait till I get there. Just to squeeze and tease and hug.
Ooh, yeah!
All the rest of they tell me.
Nah.
Fucked it up.
I did.
You would. You'd be the one to fuck up the vibe.
Well, no.
Yes.
First of all,
you would be the one.
I don't fuck up vibes. I create vibes.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Creating vibes.
We don't ride the wave, we create it. That's how I made it to Beyonce playlist. Okay, that was Fat from do they have a group named Toby and his wife Fat? That was hers. I stole that. But that's a bar for life.
That's bars.
We don't ride the wave, we create it.
Yeah. Shout out to Toby, man. He's filthy. He is ill, son.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. He's filthy.
Yes.
Like he's on my Spotify right now. Like,
He's definitely moving up, I think, on people's list of, artists, because, first of all, he killing Instagram. Yeah. I mean, you want to talk about that, like Soulja Boy, it was killing YouTube when it was first. Tobe out here on Instagram.
I know, Toby's out here. Toby's out here, so dope too. His music is amazing. Like, it's dope that he brings his wife out and everything, and she can rap too. Like, they're both filthy, bro. Like, shout out to Toby and his wife Fat, man.
What's the song that actually I think is on Hulu as a background song? This whole fire.
Yeah.
If you black, we in sync. Bye, bye, bye. Land wouldn't put it down until I die. I was like, woo!
Yeah.
And it's crazy because he came. So if you go watch that, I think it's oh man, I don't remember what it's called. But I just said a whole bunch of lyrics. I'm sure the title's in there somewhere. But
it's called 5-5. It's
oh, okay, yeah. So he got off on that song. Let me tell you something. When Fat came in on the second verse, she said, "Look, dog, I'm extra petite." I was like, "Okay, Fat."
That's filthy.
Yeah.
That whole song is filthy. So before we get into our first topic, let's kind of lead it into it.
Yeah.
I posted this on Facebook today. What is not what you think is the best of all time, but your favorite West Coast
Album?
Yeah, your favorite West Coast album.
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I don't know if I can name. Well, I can. I can name a few albums off the top of my head, but those are gonna automatically be the ones that.
Okay, so your favorite. That's what I said. Your favorite.
Okay. Chronic 2001.
That's crazy. That is almost on everyone's top 5 list of all time.
That's an amazing album.
Yeah, Chronic 2001 was so dope. My favorite is DJ Quick's Rhythmalism. This is my all-time favorite album, and it's like, if you don't know what that is, you know, so we still party, we get high. I know what you're
talking
you the
about.
gangsta, bang bang boogie to bang to
Oh, okay,
bang boogie bang. That's filthy.
Okay.
That album is so dope. Well, that's my favorite West Coast album. I wouldn't consider it the best, but that's definitely one of my.
See, but then when you say because now I get to thinking, I'm like, all right.
No, you can have a favorite, but your favorite may not be the best, and you know that. You can be honest.
Well, like a question. First of all, would you consider Tupac West Coast? At what time in the career, like? Because, and then would you consider All Eyes on Me at a West Coast album?
Yeah, All Eyes on Me is a West Coast album.
Because that's a fighting. I love that album.
He was signed to Death Row in California, so that's a West Coast album. If it came out the West Coast, it came out the West Coast. Now, the argument that is Tupac West Coast because
he's from New York,
because he's born in the East Coast. Like, where is he? That's a whole nother debate. I don't really want to touch. Because that's like black people debate topics that will start a fight. I've seen it happen, so that's why I'm like, no, I'm good.
I think people should grow up. We don't know neither of these niggas. None of these nags.
Speaking of West, y'all, do you see the halftime show?
Oh.
Yeah, Chef's Kiss.
Oh,
just delicious.
Delicious it was.
It was so LA. It was ridiculous.
Oh my God!
I felt like I was in LA.
Loved it. I'm gonna tell you what. Okay, I have so much going on in my head about this show. I think my absolute 100% favorite single moment of that show was. Oh man, I can't even remember. I believe I don't remember the actual song, but I think it was Snoop's song. But all of the dancers on the field with the khaki short set and the chucks, when they were sea-walking in unison, when I tell you, I literally was just like, look where we at. I love it.
Are we in
and I wanted America! You know? Oh, it was such a, and I sincerely mean it was a beautiful moment to me.
It was a thing of beauty.
It was so beautiful.
It was a thing of beauty. Shout out to everyone involved with putting on that show, bro.
Yes.
That was a thing of pure beauty. Like,
yes.
I felt like I was from LA. Like, I was like, where my blue at? Where my red at? Let me get a color.
Man, it came a portion, and me, so I was at a party.
Right.
A get together, it wasn't a party, it was a few of us. But we watching, and all of a sudden it was like we both knew, actually it was probably when the guys came out to C-Walk, there was like 3 of us in there that was like, hold on man, let me put my drink down, because we had to walk. It was walking time, you hear me?
Right.
And they was like, CJ, can you walk on him? And I said, I get off. No, I didn't do that. But you know what I'm saying? I was in there, boy. It was time to walk. Watching Snoop throw up.
Yeah, and then 50 Cent.
We're gonna put
50 Cent surprised everybody hanging upside down.
Wait, let's continue to go over all the positives before I start nitpicking the show.
Is that your nitpick?
No, See, let's go through all the positives.
Okay, well, my favorite part was...
Yes, favorite part.
My favorite part was Kendrick's performance, because...
That was your favorite part?
That was my favorite part, because I'm a huge Kendrick Lamar fan, and the way he had the dancers looking like the Golden Lords.
The Golden Lords? And I said that. I think I got a video of me saying, as soon as I seen him, I said, Baby Lords!
Yeah. And within, like, his performance, and then just the way he performs, like, you don't really see, like, new rappers, like, really dance too much, but... His whole thing, his choreography, like he knows the choreography and everything.
Yep.
Like, I just loved watching him perform. It's like poetry, bro. Like for real. I love Snoop. Snoop's in my top 5, and every song that everybody else did was good, but that section right there with Kendrick Lamar, it stood out for me.
I love that he was a part of the choreography.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I love the Golden Lord thing, because again, all the black. That's what I love. See, that touched black people.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody said nothing.
Right.
They dressed. See, white America. This is what we say about being tapped in to a culture. That was literally a tap-in moment. They put on this 80s kind of dance Bobby Brown thing with a little bit of gold and did their hair gold. And black people said, Golden Lords,
yeah.
Meteor Man.
Yeah.
That's what being tapped in is.
Automatically, that's what it is to be tapped into the culture. You put a reference out like that, and black people automatically, without even questioning. Yeah.
My favorite, but okay, so the sea walking. I mean, that really was my favorite part of the show. But performance wise,
M killed it, and then he kneeled at the end.
It was funny. A lot of people that I've been talking to and seeing online, was like, I didn't even notice he did that. I saw it.
Yeah.
Even when Dre was playing, I watched the pan and I was like, oh, he's down on the knee, and I assumed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you this question, because this was brought up when I was talking about.
Oh yeah, we can talk about everything. When like me. But yeah, go ahead. What? No, when I said let's talk about positives before I nitpick. Okay, forget that. It's all open. But
okay. So I was talking to my homeboy about when about everyone was thinking like there was gonna be like a Tupac hologram to like come into the performance somewhere.
Yeah.
But then I was talking about it, and then my homeboy was like, "That's disrespectful to Tupac's memory," and I was like,
I rolled my eyes.
And how was that disrespectful? Like, and he was like, "It's just like it's kind of commercializing his image." Because they use it as a hologram to kind of like sell stuff and concerts and all that stuff. Like the last time you seen it was at Coachella, right? Ever since then, everyone's been talking about a Tupac hologram. So when this happened, it was almost expected, but then it didn't happen. So my question to you is, what do you think about the whole Tupac's image and the hologram and stuff like that?
All right. So I'm gonna say two things. One, which actually goes to one of my biggest thing about the show, which it wasn't that big a deal, but me and the room of people I was in, which there was probably 12 to 15 of us. Once the show ended, all of us kind of stopped, and we were expecting one more thing.
Right.
Something else.
Right.
Not necessarily Tupac, but leading into my other thing.
Right.
I didn't expect it, but once he started playing,
oh yeah, he played the opening.
I Ain't Mad at You. First of all, that's one of my favorite songs ever, like in a legit way. I think it was written beautifully, and they did it.
Two niggas up the
Same kind, quick to holler at a hoochie with the same line.
Yeah.
You was just a little smaller, but you still wrong. Oh man, okay, I could look at him. But so once he started doing that, I was like, okay, they're gonna do a hologram. Then he goes into another song, and I was like, all right. Mm-hmm. But when the other dun, 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 what I didn't like about that is that he stopped. He did the whole intro, then got up, got the mic, walked, and then the band started. And I was like, that should have bled into it. He should have started on the piano, that whole, and he smiled and looked like he was enjoying himself. Do that, and then once you stop the band, blow.
Yeah.
I thought that was an empty space for no reason, but that's just the creative.
I can see. Yeah, that is definitely the creative in you.
Yeah, because that's so nitpicky.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I know what you mean because it kind of stopped and then you're like, oh wait, what are they doing something else? And then it's the same.
And then it was the same song.
Yeah, but look, let me tell you something. Snoop Dogg, Calvin Brodus, aka Snoop Doggy Dogg,
Snoopy Dogg,
aka Snoop Lion. He is a different celebrity on a different type of level. Let me tell you why.
Absolutely.
Because anyone who he was walking on national TV.
He threw a crap.
He said "crap" on the Super Bowl.
You see how big this man's fingers
He
was?
wore a blue suit entirely made of a Crip flag.
And you know what? You know what I hate? The people what they trying to do right now. They was like, Snoop caught on camera smoking weed before. First of all,
I'd be worried if he didn't get caught smoking
somebody
weed.
put up a meme that I said, this is perfect. They said, I'm just going to edit this. It said, Snoop Dogg always smokes weed before he does anything. Just like, what are you talking about?
What? Like we know this. Like it's some sort of, oh, this is disgraceful.
Like, get out of here. They knew what they signed up for.
Oh my gosh. Like I think white folks kill me when it comes to that type of stuff. When they
trying to sensationalize.
And then there was like, where are all the white people at? There's no white artists. Like, hello.
No.
Eminem was just on the.
Oh yeah.
Just see Eminem really?
Wait, actually, you said that, and I said no. I forgot M because I remember M,
Yeah.
but I didn't count M because I was just like M with us. It's cool.
So do you if you look at the average, take 100 white people, right?
All right.
And let them watch that Super Bowl performance, right?
Yes.
What's the percentage of people?
What's the age range? Where are you watching this at? Come on, give me some context. Cause I've seen the somebody posted on TikTok. They said I came to the wrong bar to watch the Super Bowl. It was all older white folks, and it was going on the TVs, and they was all like. It wasn't all older white folks, but it was mostly all white folks. So what's the context here? Because was wrong.
Okay, 100 white people, age between, let's say, 40 to 55. Let's just say that, because those are the ones that are really be mad at it anyway. Like if they watch that halftime show. Like, see,
because 40 is really close. 40 is not that far from where we're at, so they remember this. So that's why I'm like, they might be all right.
100 white folks ages between 30 and 65.
And then what's the question? Okay, 100 of
so,
them.
What percentage of those white people will be mad because it was mostly black people and it was hip hop, or because it was nobody they wanted? Like, I don't care if it's somebody I wanted, as long as it's all white.
I honestly, and maybe it's just me giving people the benefit of the doubt in that age range, because what happened on that stage, the artist that they pulled together, the show they pulled off, was a historical thing, and for what it was and where it was at. And for anybody in that age range who was there for the maturation of those artists, you know, they can probably respect what's happening. Now, do they like it? Do they want to watch? No, but... So I say, percentage-wise, most of them would probably be like, these aren't the artists I would choose to have a Super Bowl. Are they mad that they're black or that they're hip-hop? I don't think that's a higher percentage. I think the most of the percentage would go to the people saying, this is just not who I would choose.
Okay. Okay, good.
But again, that's me having respect for what happened and just kind of pushing and assuming that other people have the same respect. I don't know.
Yeah, the next Super Bowl is in Arizona.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, I think the next Super Bowl is in Arizona, which means you already know you're going to see freaking Super Bowl halftime
I feel like
show
I heard...
starring Blake Shelton, Reba McEntire.
I feel like I heard something about the next halftime show.
It's going to be in Arizona.
Yeah, I know. No, about a performance or like kind of what at least... Because
already?
You remember when we talked about the Mexican halftime show. So they doing the races.
Oh, right.
You see what I'm saying?
They doing the races?
They doing the races. The races.
That's funny.
Because there was the Mexican one with J-Lo and Shakira that the white folks was like, this is not Christian. But I was like, you are not mad about the sexiness. You mad because they Mexico.
You know what? Here's a sad fact of life. Anytime something is done great, there will always be somebody to say something negative about it. And it'll be something so simple or something far way left.
Yeah.
But there's always somebody that's gonna hate on what's out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Truths.
Like that halftime show was so LA.
Oh my gosh.
Even the ground, like the field had a whole pattern of LA.
I wish that the cars had hydraulics. That would have been
Right.
dope. But regardless, I'm trying to nitpick.
They put a replica of Tams up there. Like it felt LA. Like that's
You want one of the parts of the show again. When you talk about what I like about the show, you know what we liked about it. A lot of people will say I like this performance for this reason. Me, again, being a creative, I look at the details of certain things. Let me tell you one of my favorite things. Eminem was... Okay, actually, I don't remember who it was. It was either Eminem doing Lose Yourself, or it's while they were doing the last joint before everybody came up. Mm-hmm. But they show Mary and... Wow, I can't believe it. I think it was Mary and 50 or Mary and Snoop. Mm-hmm. But they was vibing to... I think Eminem was performing and Mary and Snoop. Mm-hmm. And the way the shot was set up...
It was 50 Cent and Mary J. Blige on the couch.
Yes, okay. I was right the first time.
Yeah.
Yes. That said so much, and I wish they held that shot longer. But, first of all, Eminem's... That song... One of the greatest songs ever written. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not saying...
Greatest songs, period?
Period. Lose Yourself is one of the greatest songs ever written to me. And doing it with the live band, and again, having Anderson .Paak, even though they said his drum kit was unthinkable, you could see him doing his thing. Yeah. And with the lyrics and what they mean to me and the live band, and I was like, pure respect while I watched that. Right. Not so much fan mode, but just like respect. And then they cut and they show Mary and 50, and the way they both were rocking in unison, looking at one specific spot. I said, this is a stage of respect right here, and I love it. Right. That's love right there. Right. Now, I know this was choreographed, that was supposed to happen, but the way that it came across, I was like, one of the best Super Bowl halftime show that I've seen. My favorite.
Yeah.
Talk about it. No, run it.
No, it's in my top 3.
Top 3?
It's in my top 3.
What are you like? I have two that are arguing.
To be fair, I have not had this internal discussion with myself.
I'm
not going to go come out there and say what's the best.
You got to work some stuff out.
I have to work some stuff out still, but I will tell you, it is definitely top 3, top 5 area.
He can add more spots now. Okay.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to be fair to myself. I'm not going to make a definite decision without saying, hey.
What are your top? Okay, minus that one. What are your other top ones?
Prince.
Yeah. Okay.
And,
I get that.
Michael Jackson and
really,
yeah, and then Beyonce and Bruno Mars, and then one more. For me, the Black Eyed Peas was dope to me, like the way they had the light suits and all that stuff. Like, I forgot what Super Bowl it was. But
were they performing with anybody?
I think it was just them.
Oh,
I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was just them.
There was Seahawks Super Bowl, our first one. Well, technically second one. Bruno Mars did that one. Okay. And that's where I realized he played the drum and he had this whole James Brown. That's where I became a fan of Bruno. But I feel like somebody's with him, but I don't know who else was.
And that was in Denver the first time, right? The Seahawks winning the Super Bowl.
It was the Seahawks Super Bowl, but it was in Arizona.
No, it was somewhere else, but they played Denver, right?
Yeah, played Denver that game. So that one, and Beyonce and Bruno definitely was my favorite. But the reason it's able to slip out so easily is because I didn't care for the other dude on the show.
Maroon 5?
Okay. Yeah. He brought nothing to the show for me.
Adam Levine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Bruno,
he wouldn't if he wasn't an Adam Levine fan. He wouldn't bring nothing for you anyway.
Wait.
If you're not a fan of Adam Levine, he wouldn't have done anything for you anyway.
Yeah. So, but you're a fan, right?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Adam Levine.
So, did you like?
It was dope. It was dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
And amen. But for it slipping out, because that was my number one. But this show, it made me feel different than the other shows. I was just like, this show was well thought out, well put together, well executed.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like, this got to be my number one.
Another thing about Snoop, he can do whatever he want to do. He's at a point of celebrity where he can do an episode of Dragon Ball Z, and niggas would be like, Snoop is on Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
He can do a cooking show.
He's done the cooking show.
He can host the freaking LA News. He can go to the comedy.
He be doing things. I be seeing random videos of Snoop in other countries.
See, what hasn't he done? That's the better question.
But that's why, yes. But he is authentically himself, and that's
what I'm saying.
But it sucks that, everybody else can be authentically themselves. But you know what? You ain't Snoop, so we can't.
But why does white folks love Snoop so much? And he's one of the blackest celebrities we have. Why do white folks love him so much? Listen,
because he learned the game. He knows how to play the game. Given his celebrity status of coming up, being a rapper, starting out, doors were open because of what he did. He played the game the right way. He got caught up for murder, got out of that, and played the game, and he winning. He knows how to play. That's gonna be my answer of like, how is Snoop getting this? Other people have celebrity status, but they can't do what he does. So Dave Chappelle, another kind of different level. Dave has learned the game he's in. Right. And I'll say that, learn to play the game that they're in.
Right.
Dave has learned that, who were we just talking about? Snoop.
Yeah.
Snoop learned that. So there are these celebrities that if you play just right, you can not only keep your integrity and be authentically yourself, but you could have everything else too.
Very true.
And part of that is if you build it right. See what Dave Chappelle doing? He's trying to build something right now, right. And he has supportive people. See, once you got the people on your side,
right,
then the businesses will either come to you or they'll be out your way. Well, they actually might try to fuck up stuff. But
yeah.
Dave has that foundation. Snoop, them doors been open.
Right.
So
yeah, you good. That's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Next topic.
What we talking about?
Did you watch the versus battle with
Nah.
Music Soul Child and Anthony Hamilton?
Nah, though.
Well, you didn't watch it?
Listen, man, I had to go get some money. And then I was gonna watch it on YouTube today before we shot, so I could get caught up. But I was busy. So,
no, it was. If you're a neo soul fan, this was definitely your night. And this is the day after Valentine's Day, and you with your girl or whatever, like that was a good moment to just be all romantical and romanticizing. But it was a good battle. Anthony Hamilton can definitely sing live. Music Soul Child.
So is that you saying music can't?
I'm not saying he can't. I'm just saying he probably ain't done it in a minute. You could tell. Like he ain't knocked the dust off yet. Like he was coming out, and it looked like he wasn't really into the battle either. Like he was just like.
See, but do you ever consider that's just how he looks? Have you ever seen him live?
I've never seen him live.
See, you got to check comparisons, because what if he is just a very indica performer?
I just made that up. That could very well be true. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't know.
You can tell at the end of certain songs, he would just like wave it out, like
he was done. He probably didn't remember the lyrics. These old songs. Listen, man, I'm here for the check.
Anthony Hamilton won it automatically when he came out with the Hamiltones.
The Hamiltones. Did they do "You Are the Donkey of the Day"?
No, they didn't.
That's how they was introduced to the world. Now they be on tour, so people on tour know them. But to the world, the Breakfast Club. Oh, now, you are the donkey of the day. Ooh. I mean, y'all should have busted that out on music if he can't sing live.
can remember. Yeah, they came out for like 2 songs, and then I didn't know he wrote Donnell Jones that ooh say what
you know that I'm making me. Hey, that was a jam.
What's that song? Wait.
Say what? That's with Left Eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wrote that song.
Wait, did he write the rap too, or was that Left Eye, or was that somebody else? I need to know.
I think that might have been all Left Eye.
Now, I didn't watch the verses, but what I did notice was that there was a sticker price for this particular battle at first.
Oh yeah.
$2.99, and you have to get on the whatever the app is or the station channel, whatever.
Triller.
Here's the thing. First, no. We have been getting versus battles for 2 years now.
Right.
What you're not finna do is make me pay.
Okay.
There's a period there. Sorry, I had more, but you're not gonna make me pay. Period. Number 2, why would you start trying to charge people with Music Soul Child and Anthony Hamilton? Those are not the names that are going to draw the huge crowds. They're going to draw the niche crowds, the neo-soul folk, but you gonna start charging motherfuckers? You need to hit us with a Jay-Z battle.
It was $3 though, bro. I mean,
but for them, see, for us, if it's just $3, they making millions.
Okay, but you get $3, you get a versus battle with
I'm tired of funding the man.
It's not the man. It's Swiss Beats in him. Like,
so no, but here's the stupid part. Because once everybody said what I said, no. You said, you want some of this old man? No. That's what happened. Okay? All of a sudden, Swiss Beats get on talking about, yo, I've been out the country. The thing was hacked. We not charging people. I don't even know what you talking about. Ain't nobody gonna do that.
Okay, that's different.
That was them backpedaling off of it because people it was finna be an empty room. That's what was finna happen.
Okay.
So they backed off of that. Stop trying to charge everybody for everything. Y'all got the money. Y'all got sponsors. Why are you trying to charge us?
Don't you have to pay the Triller app to even watch it in the first place?
Probably.
Okay.
I've never watched any of the verses live. First, so I guess I technically don't have a dog in this fight. Cause I'll catch up on YouTube. Cause I don't have time.
Them paying.
Why? Why pay on them? Why pay? I get why pay on, and I don't want to seem like disrespectful towards the artist. I don't know if the artist get a cut would have got a cut of that. Again, just the whole setup of it. It's been going on, and now you want to charge people. And then back off of it and say, that was a hacked page. What are you talking about?
That was pretty funny. Hacked page.
So, but with that being said, I used to be a huge Music Soul Child fan. His first and second album, I was all in. I never really listened to Anthony Hamilton that much, but I do love his voice.
Oh yeah, I love his voice, his style of music. That's why I say he won. I'm not really big on Music Soul Child like that either.
Yeah.
Not sure why that was the decision.
Opponent,
right?
Why? Who do you think you should have went against?
I don't even know. I mean, that's tough. I can't even think about who.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't. There are many neo soul singers out now.
Probably D'Angelo.
Oh yeah. There's D'Angelo and
D'Angelo and Anthony Hamilton would have been a better battle with me.
D'Angelo can actually. Well, I think they all can sing to me. I was about to say.
Well, see, D'Angelo, all he needs is that whole Brown Sugar album.
I was about to say. With that, I think I seen D'Angelo get on stage with Tom Jones. They freaked that song, man. They did it great, and I was like, damn, D'Angelo can make shit sound good. What was that? So, the versus battle. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Well, did they announce any who's up next?
No, I didn't.
Type of things.
I didn't see anything about what battle they're doing next or anything.
Okay. Well, moving right along. Let's talk about Danny Lay's brother. Now, here, first of all, he got a name. I think it's Brandon, something.
Something like that. Yeah.
But guess what, fool? You are Danny Lay's brother.
Yeah, you Danny Lay's brother today.
So we, as the last episode, we talked about how he was foolish.
Yeah.
and ran up on Da Baby, who he has publicly said, when I see you, it's on site.
With your dumb ass.
I got hands for you, 200K and all of this.
With your ignorant self.
And got knocked the fuck out. K-O. Well, I mean, he got up, but he got his ass beat.
K.O.
So now he's suing Da Baby. He said he said Da Baby came up, in the thing I heard, he said Da Baby came up to him and just, did all this stuff. I was like,
I doubt that.
No, sir.
I doubt that very much.
No.
I doubt that very, very much so. He started the fight.
You showed up.
Got your ass whooped. Now you're trying to sue the brother. Whooping your ass. First of all, you don't have a case because you started the fight.
You threatened him.
You can't, no, you ain't got a case talking about suing. You gonna sue, really?
And you know what's really gonna happen? Because Da Baby is the child's father.
Yeah.
Danny Lee's brother is the child's uncle. He gonna be around. They gonna see each other at some point.
See each other.
And you might get your ass whooped in the one-on-one too. You better stop, sir.
Every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, every birthday,
bruh,
you gonna get your ass whooped.
Cause now you ain't.
Yeah.
He's supposed to have
go to court. He gonna settle out of court. And that's all that's gonna happen for whatever amount of money he was really trying to get in the first place.
I don't think he's not.
I think that he wasn't even with him. It wasn't even about his sister. It was about him trying to get paid.
See,
what? I think he started this all just to get paid.
Well, no, I think he did this, the beginning parts, because Da Baby and Danny Lay were going through.
No, I know the drama. I'm just saying,
So he started doing all this as the backup. I gotta protect my sister. But I think he got caught in the sauce.
That's a lie. Because why is he suing now?
Well, no. I'm saying again. That was part of the timeline. He was doing this, but then got caught in the sauce. And so when you go on all these threats and shit, that's where the sauce. He got lost.
Yeah.
You was doing too much. You should have just kept it at, bro. You need to see what's going on about this, not trying to threaten the man, especially.
I wish I would, back in the day, start a fight, get my ass whooped, and go to my mom and tell my mom, we have to sue this dude at school for whooping my ass. Like, what?
How dumb does it sound, folks?
Oh, that's dumb.
That's ridiculous.
Get out of here with that, bro. That's why I'm saying, he started all of this just to get paid. Because why are you suing? You have no, you started a fight. If you take this to court, you're not going to win. So
absolutely not. Now you just finna bleed that little $200K you said you had. You finna bleed that in court fees.
Yeah, all they're going to do is settle out of court and give him some chump change and just take his tail back to his house.
I don't think that's going to happen.
What he don't understand is this is messing up his sister's career as well.
Hope so.
I do too.
You know what? I was watching something and it was talking about I was watching Ziggy Jackson. So he's Jackie Jackson's son, one of the Jackson 5.
Right.
His son was doing this interview thing, and he was talking about some family stuff. Actually, nobody ever checks for a lot of the other people in the Jackson family. Ziggy was out here talking, and I was like, well, let me find out about the family. What's happening, Zig? He said, when Michael was going through the stuff, the last case, he said, it was asked, he said he didn't ask, but he was there. Say, well, what are we going to do about this? Because we don't want all of this stuff going on. But Mike said, I am just going to bleed him out. He said, what I'm going to do, because this was Wade Robinson, he's like, what I'm going to do is keep taking this motherfucker to court. Because he's going to have to keep paying court fees, and he ain't got no money.
Who said that?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay.
He said, I got all the money in the world. Paraphrasing, but he said, I can afford to keep going to court. You can't, but you have to pay. So what's going to happen is I'll say, another court date, drag it on until you say I'm out because I ain't got no money. That's how rich people win. Yeah. That's how litigations work. Yeah. And so with this especially, you ain't got no case. Don't even take your dumb ass to court like you shouldn't have took your dumb ass to the bowling alley. That's all I'm saying, because rich people do things different.
They sure
Okay.
They move different.
I
think they figure that money is that safety net. They get into a wreck to buy a new car and pay for the other person's car or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They think money can just fix every damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
Money can fix a lot.
It could, but that's why they move different.
Yes, that's exactly why you should move different. And we'd be like, hey, man, I'll never leave the hood. Yes! Leave that motherfucking place.
I don't get why do black folks get mad at other black people for, like, leaving the hood? Like, isn't that what we're trying to do?
Listen, yes, like, for me, I get the sentiment, because I look back at my neighborhood, and I wish that I owned property there. You know what I mean? I wish that what has happened to it didn't happen. It's very not what it used to be over there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I have reservations about that, but it was the block.
All right.
There were some shots, there were some break-ins, everything, but it was home to me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Okay. So we talked about Danley's brother. So he's not winning that case, whatever. But subtopic: if you got rich, would you change?
Yes. Oh yeah, changing. That's what it was. Leaving the hood.
Yeah.
I would own property in the hood, but I wouldn't live in the hood.
No, but would your everyday actions, everyday stuff, would that change?
From right now?
Yeah.
I mean, because
would you still eat top ramen if you were rich?
Probably out of habit, but I don't eat it now. So let me make it real. Would I like the life I live? What would change? I'd just probably go more places. But, I mean, travel type thing. But I don't roam. I don't be out in the city. I don't be hitting places anyway. That hasn't been my character in over a decade. So,
like, if you was, like, stupid rich, would you still drive yourself, or would you get a driver?
I'd definitely drive myself. I got to get the cars.
Okay.
I'd probably have a driver, too, though.
Uh-huh. You would have a driver?
Yes.
For what? Like, for everyday driving? Or, like, special occasion driving? Or just like everywhere you go, I have to have a driver.
I'd have them on call for when I'd be one of those people like, listen, when I need you, I need you. All right, that's just what it is. I mean, yeah, yeah. I'll give you 2 hours. I give 2 hour heads up. But when I need you, I need you. So with that, I would have them on call, and it would, probably be for something bigger. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'd probably use it if I already had them on salary. I'd probably use it just when I'm feeling lazy and don't want to drive.
Right.
But I doubt that would happen much. Like, I doubt I would do that much.
Uh-huh.
But for events, or if I'm going out to get drunk, now, see, if I was that rich, I mean, even if I ain't that rich, one day when I have multiple, I want to get a Sprinter van. Mm-hmm. Let the team get on. If we want to drink, everybody's safe type thing.
Right.
So I would have one of those. Right. So yeah, you need it. The driver, listen, you're for all the cars that you need.
Okay, so if money wasn't an object, would you rather move to a different state or vacation to a different part of the world 3 times a year?
How long are the vacations?
Like a week.
Make it 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 3 2-week vacations anywhere in the world, or move to a different state.
I'd do the vacations.
Really?
Yeah, 3 times a year to go different. Yeah, I already live here. It ain't that bad.
But I mean, you can move to a different state.
This is true. Now, moving to Hawaii is a goal of mine, but they also got really big roaches that just out, and it scares me.
Roaches?
I'm thinking, listen, dude. Listen, bugs are a problem.
See, that's crazy.
I'm grappling. I hate bugs, and I'm scared to be out there. And then you see some of them bugs that you ain't never seen before, and they corner you in the jungle or something, nigga.
Okay, would you rather buy a sports team or a record label?
I don't know if I want either, but I would rather by a portion have a stake in a sports team.
You wouldn't have your own sports team?
I don't know if I want the responsibility. They, honestly, and I'm really just thinking, I know we ask fantasical, that ain't a word, questions,
so
with money.
Fantasical is the word, people.
Hey, but it's big fantasies.
Yeah,
Fantasical.
Who learned you how to smoke?
The toucher. But I like to think that I'm going to be rich. So let me think in my reality of being rich. Okay. So with that being said, I don't think I would want the responsibility of a sports team. I think I would like the investment and the owner's box seats. And the return on my investment. I don't know anything about a team. Record label, here's the thing.
You can buy a record label, sign any artist you want to your record label.
The music, I don't know the music industry like that. As much as I know about music, the real music industry, and how they fuck people over, which is what I don't want to do. The thing is, I don't really know how that works.
It's your record company, though. You can
but that also means you have to continually pay people, which means we need to be productive. A team, see, if I just own a portion, y'all got to say, just let's win, guys. Record label, you got to have say in people. This music ain't doing this, and now Ludacris talked about it. When things don't go their way, these artists get all these suspicions. I don't want the headache.
Okay.
You hear me? I'm already trying to build a podcast network, and trying to wrangle people to do stuff is already a headache. So I'm like, yo, I don't think, just in the sense we're talking, I'd fail. Then it'd just be a waste of money.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Me personally.
Gotcha. I own a sports team for obvious reasons. I mean,
Okay, what sport?
Football.
Okay, football would have been mine too.
Yeah.
One, we ain't got a basketball team.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I could bring the Sonics back.
Oh, that kind of money?
Yeah, if I had that kind of money, I would bring the Sonics back. Absolutely.
Bring them from where? You think they would make you create a new team and build it, or
no? I would take.
Would they move another team?
I would take the Thunder back. If I could if I had to take another team, it would be the Thunder.
Who's on the Thunder? Well, I think KD is the only person in the league that was ever a Sonic.
Him and that was on a Sonic.
I think there was one other person, but I think they retired, and I don't remember who it was.
No, I would definitely take out the Thunder, move the Sonics back, rebuild our stadium, put more money back into our team, and bring our Sonics back. Cause ain't no way in hell they should have left in the first place.
But when you really, really sincerely think about how much money that is, I don't even want. First of all, fixing a stadium, permits. You gotta have a permit to build onto your house. Doing a stadium, I don't want the headache.
Yeah. Well,
But I want to be that rich where I could just be like, listen, guys, here's my broad vision. Go draw it, bring it back, let me know. Because I don't. But what about you on the moving versus the vacations?
Oh, I would move to Florida. I would move to Tampa. Absolutely.
Tim.
I would move to Tampa, buy a season ticket to the Bucks, and just live my life.
Tim.
What? I'm simple, bro.
You're gonna die in the first 36 hours in Florida. They're a different breed. Florida, you hear what I said? You got to be careful. I don't want you to get fluoride.
Nope. I will move to Tampa. I will get season tickets for the Bucks, buy a nice house somewhere, and just live.
So you'd move out there for the Bucks. That I'm assuming is just for the Bucks.
Yeah.
Cause them niggas got weather out there.
I know.
You're okay with that.
I mean, I've always wanted to visit Tampa. But if I had to move anywhere, it would be Tampa.
All right. So you're telling me? Okay, let me pose it to you like this. I'm questioning it. Let me break it for you like this. What if instead of 3 vacations anywhere, the vacations you still had your 3 vacations anywhere, but you had a private jet to fly you to Bucks games? Actually, every Bucks game, not just the ones. You're that rich. You get to go to Bucks games. You private to every Bucks game.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now, would that change, or you'd still be like, I need to be in Florida?
No, I need to be in Florida.
Oh, okay. Well, guys, he's secretly a Florida person.
I'm telling you,
he wants to go home.
If I'm rich, I will move to Florida. I will move to Tampa.
But why? Other than the Bucks? Or is it the Bucks? That's why.
That's it.
Oh no. Okay, you need therapy then. Cause
I don't see me. I mean, yes. There's others. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll visit first and then decide.
Well, no, I thought we have to pick one.
But I mean,
because if I can travel, let me get a good dine in.
No, I'm not. No, I've always wanted to be that dude that like had season tickets to the team of the state he lived in.
I get that.
You know? And that's not just the team; it's Tampa, the culture itself. Like just being.
I never been.
Just being down there around the stadium during games. Like it's like when living up here. And
like Seahawks.
Going to the Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day.
Oh.
Like when I was little, when I went to
Kingdom been gone.
Yeah, but when I was little, and I went to Mariners games and with my uncle, we had he had to walk up outside.
Had to walk through the loop.
Yeah, and I'm a fat kid, so I'm like, how much further? He's like, come on, Timmy, let's go. And we just kept walking outside, and we get to the cheap seats. But that's the experience I want. You know what I'm saying? I want to wake up and like bust to the game with other fans, you know what I'm saying? I want to eat before the game, like drink a couple beers before the game with a bunch of Bucks fans. Tailgating, all that.
And I get that because that's what I did for a number of years with the Seahawks. I mean, I was in that crowd,
right?
And so I get it,
right?
I get it,
right? But let me tell you. Well, look, let me tell you why though. Because when I went, like, when Tampa, before Tampa got Brady, we had Winston. That year they came here to play the Seahawks. I went to that game. My homeboy Philip took me there for my birthday because he had seats 3 rows from the end zone.
Nice. And
we were there. We were kicking it for the game. It was a sea of blue and green and just people, everybody yelling, Seahawks! And the atmosphere was dope. And even though I'm up here with my Bucks jersey and there's Bucks fans sprinkled around everywhere.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
Gets no love over here.
No, of course not. But no, we watched the game. We lost the game, and walking out of the stadium was the slowest walk because everybody was trying to get out. So it was literally slow, but figuratively slow because all you heard was just a deafening Seahawks, and I'm like, I don't want to hear this shit. All the way from my seat to my car, and I parked blocks away from the.
And you had a car seat. When I would go to Seahawks games, I just take the train.
But no, right.
So it was there too.
Oh, I got you. But I drove because I was tailgating with the homies.
Yeah.
So I had my big red Ford Explorer, and I had my big red Bucks jersey, and I'm like the only Bucks fan in this alley full of Seahawks fans tailgating and shit. So I'm gonna get the smoke.
Yeah.
No, I got smoke from the time I put car in park to the time I put car in drive. I got smoke.
That was part of the experience. I would go down there in Hawk Alley and we'd be in there and it was love, but it was that competitive. What you doing here? So yeah, I love when people walked in repping the ops.
Drunk white Seahawks fans are the funniest people ever. Because
drunk white people in general.
But if you added Seahawks fans after that during a Seahawks game, it's the funniest shit ever. Because I came out the stadium and we chilling outside. This drunk white kid had the audacity. He ran up to me and was like, "Hey, what's up, bro? Who won the game today? Woo!" I'm like, I was even upset. He said that and walked away like he wasn't even talking to me. I'm like, dude.
And I've seen that multiple times. My Seattle people watching and my white constituent friends, I don't think I use constituent right. But regardless, stop coming up to people, and black men, and calling us bro. Unless that's your bro. Unless you feel different. Now, because me as a black man, I'm like, if it's some random white dude and he was like, "Hey, bro," stop.
Yeah, I got you.
It's one of those.
I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. I would. You would get smacked.
Now, if you cool, if that's your people, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if it's a random, stop.
Yeah, bro. That's a term of endearment amongst the Knicks, like amongst a group of friends. Like if I don't know you, if you white, you come into the public, "Hey, bro,"
Yeah, and again, that's not something that we will overly publicize that annoys us.
Right.
But since we talking, let me just give you that insight. Stop calling people bro that you don't know.
Right.
When you're first approaching them.
Right. We're trying to help y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If you build that rapport, cool.
Yeah.
Not on the first impression.
Right.
All right. So we got a couple more. I'm gonna jump to this one. Let's talk about the top 5 Spike Lee joints. Top 5, bro.
Okay, we're turning the table. Okay. In order? In order or no?
Yeah. Let's build the list first. Let's get 5 and then we'll put it in order.
So we do the right thing off top.
Okay, I'm with you.
School Days off top.
I'm with it.
Let's see. She's Gotta Have It. That was wasn't that his first one?
I don't know.
I think that was his first one. That put him on the map.
Okay, that one over here.
Crooklyn.
That over here too.
He Got Game.
Oh! Stop!
Dude, your reaction to He Got Game?
Jesus Shuttlesworth was trash on the axe, bro. Damn it.
Hilarious.
Denzel couldn't save this man. He couldn't save this movie. When I think He Got Game, I don't think of it as a Denzel movie. I think of it as dumb acting movie.
You stupid.
Sorry, okay.
Malcolm X.
Yes.
Black Klansman.
I actually haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, it's good.
I know the story, but I haven't seen the movie.
What's the name? The Kings of Comedy is a Spike Lee joint.
It is.
Yes, it is.
I remember that.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Man, Get on the Bus. Because Get on the Bus is one of my top movies,
That's
bro.
That's in my top 5. I love that movie. I watch that every time it comes on. Matter of fact, you just remind me I have to go buy that when I get home. I'm going to buy that digitally. Mo Better Blues.
See, that was up there, but I got 5 on this hand.
Oh, okay. Clockers.
Is that the diamond, or no, the bank one?
I think it's the bank one.
There was one with the dude who, there's too many people I can't name trying to tell this story. So
There's an American Skin I heard was really, really good. That's a Spike Lee movie.
No.
That's one of his newer ones. I mean, I think we got all the classic ones. So.
I think, okay, so Do the Right Thing,
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm X,
Mm-hmm.
Get on the Bus,
Mm-hmm.
School Days,
Mm-hmm.
uh-oh.
Whoa, did you know Summer of Sam was a Spike Lee movie?
Yeah, it did. Oh, Kings of Comedy.
Kings of Comedy.
All right, can we say that, or you still have some? He's like, nah, there's something better than one of those.
I'm say Do the Right Thing. This is my favorite
We got
Spike
it.
Lee movie. What'd you say after that?
I said, Do the Right Thing, Get on the Bus, Kings of Comedy, School Days, and shit.
What was the 5th one?
Man. Come on, bro. Why didn't I write
Malcolm
X.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay.
That's not like a solid 5. I don't know what's going to beat that from his catalog.
Number 5, I gotta put, because I forgot about a few that are really good movies. Like Bamboozled. You ever seen that?
Yes, actually, I wanted to say something about that the other day.
I think that would be my 5. That's my number 5.
I think, see, here's the problem. I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
Yeah.
But the problem is I saw it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So my recollection of it, I was like, this fucking weird-ass movie.
Oh, it's
and then at the end, he's like, when the blood oozed out of my body. It's for some reason, that line stuck in my head. And I was like, this movie's weird, bro.
No.
I don't
Watch
know.
it again.
Yeah, I need to watch it as an adult.
Watch it again, bro. Oh, that's my number 5. Yes, absolutely. I love that movie to death, bro.
Okay, we gotta have separate lists, because I can't put it on there because of what it brings up.
No, I have my list. Bamboozle's my number 5.
Okay, hold on, man. Let me be official.
Then Malcolm X my number 4. School Days my number 3.
You said School Days number 3?
Yeah. Get on the Bus number 2, and then Do the Right Thing number 1.
Okay. Good. I gotta run down so I can see. Cause your list is almost right.
Almost right.
Yeah.
What's the almost?
Jeez, wow, man, I'm losing my mind. Do the Right Thing, and what was the last one? School Days, Malcolm X. Oh, Kings of Comedy.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Okay. My from 5 to 1. Number 5. Malcolm X.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Number 4. Get on the Bus. Number 3.
You know what? No, time out. Because Malcolm X is too low for me on my list. So I'm gonna
Where's he at on your list?
He's 4. I'm gonna put Do the Right Thing 1, Malcolm X, then Get on the Bus, then School Days, then Bamboozle.
So you got Malcolm X at number 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's too epic to not. I mean, Do the Right Thing was like poetry to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that's black culture 101 to me. Is
Yeah.
Do the Right Thing. It was like the way they filmed it, some of the parts even like that scene with the white kid and he stepped on his shoes and the whole scene with how his friends was being the instigator. They were trying to get him to fight.
You.
Bro.
There's no pushback. It's just I have Malcolm X at number 5. Because I'm looking at these, that was a huge impact movie. But one of the things I'm taking into account is rewatchability.
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm X is not something I'm finna just pop in because I'm bored. So that's why I said number 5. Mm-hmm. Then Get on the Bus was a great movie, but it was also a movie with a message. It's a little heavy. Now, Do the Right Thing is heavy too, but that was just a better movie. But Get on the Bus was a great movie. And it was a little heavy, which I do like those. But so it's at number 4. Mm-hmm. Number 3. Now listen, I'm going to have to go with Do the Right Thing at number 3. And simply because of this. Mm-hmm. I mean, that was a flawless movie, but it's going at number 3 simply because Kings of Comedy. I remember falling out of my seat in the theater laughing.
Right.
Just my side hurt. Mm-hmm. When that first dropped, oh, it was life. And I remember that feeling.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to put Kings of Comedy at number... I'm going to put it at number 2. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to put School Days at number 1 because School Days was able to paint a picture of black college. I mean... Now, I was a kid, but even watching it back, he created a culture there.
Right.
Which is something that, as a young black person watching, you just like with a different world, you grasp on. So that's something in your spirit.
Right.
And it had the music, which I was always a fan of.
Right.
But
so
that's number 1.
School Days painted a picture of, first of all, it painted a picture of what being black in college at a HBU really was. Mm-hmm. You got that feel from it. But then also it touched on colorism. Mm-hmm. With the good and bad hair and the Down Brothers.
Was that their name, the Down Brothers?
I think it was.
I don't feel like they had an official.
No, they wasn't
title.
It was. I feel like the Down Brothers or something like that. But anyway, like the Conscious Brothers or whatever. Like we just call them that because that's just what they really were. What they were. But yeah, because they thought the light-skinned black dudes wasn't really down for the cause because they light-skinned black and they live on the other side of the tracks with the rich people.
Well, see, I don't know if it was that.
But the light-skinned blacks didn't look down on the dark-skinned blacks because they were dark-skinned. They was against what they were about. Like they were like different. The girls had the dark-skinned girls had nappy hair. The light-skinned girls had straight. Perm hair, and they look down on each other because of that simple thing, just the way they look. Yeah, you light skinned, so you ain't down for the cause, but you dark skinned, so you can't be over here with us. And the dark skinned blacks called the light skinned wannabes.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Time. So, but there's 2 different things happening though, because with the guys I didn't see that. With the girls, I'm all for the girls seem to have this huge colorism storyline.
Right.
The guys didn't have the colorism storyline because if you looked at both groups, they both had light and dark in them. So the guys wasn't so much about colorism.
No, with the guys, there is the dark skin, the Conscious Brothers issue. The Conscious Brothers issue with G5G was that G5G was not all for defunding from South Africa.
Yes.
And they was about that cause. So
Yes.
Because they was over here, they no, we good. We don't mess with that.
Yeah,
They're
they the
like,
man, and
you
they
ain't really
the-
black because you ain't down for the cause. And they're like, well, you faking, like you're dark skinned, so you can't be over here with us anyway. Like we're better.
Wait, what? Who said that? You're dark, so you can't be on this side. I don't think. Again, that's why I made the distinction. I was like, the guys didn't seem to have that. It was more It's kind of like I hate to say it like this, the Uncle Tom versus.
Yeah.
It's like
that's what it was.
You work for the man,
right?
And you need to be down with the brothers.
Yeah.
And they're like, you are causing trouble, and you're gonna get us all in trouble. Sit down and shut up. The girls was good. Yo, you got them naps. Well, you got them fake. That's
colorism.
Yeah, that's all. That's the only thing I was saying. I was like, it sounds like you're blanking them all, but they had two,
I got you.
which I love that there was all those separate stories happening.
Right.
And then in the middle of that, Sam Jackson appears.
Are you boys from Michigan?
Is it true what they say about Michigan men? Okay, he had a shower cap on, and
y'all niggas, and y'all gonna be niggas forever.
I love. He was like, and you come out here with a shower cap on, and then Kadeem Hardison like a fucking. Oh, it wasn't. He didn't say it, but one of them like a fucking bitch.
Well, the shoe fit.
I said, yo, y'all are going in this little party.
I ain't the one coming out with the Jerry Curl drip chemicals thing you had. And they had the nerve to come out with a shower cap on.
He's like, we're not niggas. End scene. Hey, what really did I so connected with in that scene? When he said, she's like, would you like original or spicy? We'll take spicy. We don't have none. Why you ask? I'm so glad that line was in there. He said, well, why'd you ask? What's wrong with you?
Oh, and then the step show. Remember the step show?
Yep. God. Daddy Longstroke. Hey, when I remember first seeing it as a kid, and I think I remember thinking I understood it, but wasn't all the way sure.
Yeah.
But it was when they passed by and one of the girls went like this.
Oh yeah.
I'd seen people in live do that. I was like, oh, I'm right. They're talking about their penis.
My favorite part of that movie was when they put the Gamites through Hell Week. To get them to actually being into the frat. That whole sequence and showing what they had to do when they was holding the torch out like this.
Boy, my man Slim.
Man.
Or with the big teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, man, he was out here.
Man, I love that movie.
Yeah.
I might have to move that one up further on.
That's my number one, man. For Spike Lee joints. Yeah. I love the G5G, that's where it's wanna be. G5G, that's where they wanna be. G5G, that's where they wanna be. Oh, man, I wanted to be in a frat if I had
I wanted to be in a frat. I saw that, I'm like, man.
Not that I wanted to be dragged around on a collar, but I'm like, I get it. You gotta pay your dues.
You're right.
Man. And one of the best scenes when they did the roll call, and it was like, you have to,
Gamites!
My man, is like, I love their different things they put on.
Yeah.
Who was it?
T! Big Brother Almighty!
My man, they when they were asking him during the resting and they were holding the torch, and they said, hey buddy, how long have you been on Rush? And they kept, they keep interrupting him.
Five. What? What?
Five. He said, and if I had a watch, Big Brother, 17. I was like, that man won't it. Get off his arm. Now what happens if he drops it and the fire hit your Jericho juice? Then what?
6 months. And if I had a watch, Big Brother, 17.
I love it.
19.
And if I had a watch, Big Brother.
Big Brother. That's so much cool, bro. Like, if you look at our best black movies, is so much cool. Yeah, like, there's so much cool in it, bro. Like,
what was the way he was like, Big Brother, feel good.
Big Brother wants to feel good.
He said, make my funk the P-Funk. I wants to get funked up. Creativity, man. I love black people.
Yeah, I love black that culture.
Oh my
bro.
gosh.
So much cool.
With the football game, he's like, "Do you want to lose in front of your women? Do you want me to lose my job?" Oh man.
And then Tisha Campbell singing too, bro. Like, and Jasmine Guy was in there too.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
Yeah. It was crazy. They when I watched the Different World reunion, they brought up the fact that Jasmine Guy and Kadeem Hardison was worked together in School Days before.
Yeah. There was a lot of people in that movie that we can look at today. Kim Wayans was in that.
Kim Wayans was in there, huh?
Yes, and you know who else? Okay, so you know Tyler Perry, the black lady who plays Ella in a lot of his plays.
Yeah.
She was in that. If you watch that dance, first of all, she said she was in it. But if you watch the dance sequence, the thicker lady in there is her, just younger. But she was so she was in that. Of course, you know, Ron from A Different World.
Yeah, him too.
In that.
Yeah.
Radio Raheem.
Yeah, he was in it too.
Was in there.
Bill Nunn, that's his name.
Okay, yeah, was in there. So
Lawrence Fishburne.
Great movie. Oh, Lawrence.
Yeah.
Oh, Lawrence.
Tisha Campbell, Jasmine Guy.
Yeah, man. Okay, wait. It looks like things gonna die. But last funny thing about that movie, or the great thing I loved when the two the frat and the down guys, they got into it, and Virgil got in the middle, and finally when he had enough, and he snapped, he said, "I'm sick of you niggas every day, same shit." Boy, the way he said shit.
But look, then the dude's reaction was like, "Niggas."
Yeah, I love that scene because it was such an array of reactions. First of all, it was a warranted. That's what he needed to say. He said, "Every day's the same shit." He was a through daddy.
He said, "I'm sick of you niggas. Every day the same shit."
You had somebody niggas.
He said niggas.
Somebody clutched their pearls. And somebody grabbed his shoulders, gave him a song.
Now I have to watch this shit when I get home.
But he posed the question that is something that I think in life you think about. What do you gentlemen want to do? Do you want to kill each other? And the incentive, the sentiment in that is, you guys, we can do shit together, the right way. Right. But a lot of times you guys want to bicker for no reason that's important.
Right.
Movie was absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic.
We're gonna call that a day.
We'll call it a day.
Thank y'all for joining us.
Thank y'all for joining us on the Say It Loud podcast. Yes. Like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please follow us on Facebook and TikTok. And follow me on Snapchat because I'm
Instagram.
And I'm Snapchatting and Instagramming.
I'm Snapchatting too. Chapping.
Yeah.
Snap. Shit.
Yeah, you know we all.
Whatever it all be.
Follow us on all social medias.
Yes. And as always, visit hustlermentality.com and buy some merch. And again, our Patreon's coming soon, so hope you're excited for that. We got some crazy content coming.
Crazy content.
Check y'all. Holla.